I'm Brad Guthrow, and this cooking video is going to save you some money, and it's also going to save you on adding the belly fat. I want you to go to your cabinet, get rid of your granola bars, get rid of your energy bars that are pre-packaged, and make this delicious recipe that I'm about to show you. Stay tuned. Right, everybody, it's time to make some energy bars. Now, if you are eating those energy bars that you buy at the grocery store, go into your cabinet, pick them up, and throw them in the garbage because they are making you fat. So we don't want to be fat, we want to be lean. So if you want to be lean, you have to cook with whole ingredients like you see right here. Not sugar and processed fat and all that other crap they throw in those energy bars. Fat. We have some oats, we have some flax seeds, and this is ground flaxseed. I buy the whole flaxseed, but then I ground it up. Here's how you grind up whole flax seeds. There you go. Ground flaxseed without the heat. Also, we have baking soda, agave nectar. Now, I usually cook with raw honey, but I've never tried it with this recipe. So if you want to try raw honey with this recipe, give it a try and let me know what you think of it. The stone ground buckwheat flour, we have quinoa, we have almonds, sunflower seeds, apricots, and apricots are actually supposed to be this color, not that fluorescent orange color like this that you may see at the grocery store. That's all the preservatives and coloring that they add to it. So that's an organic apricot. That's the color it's supposed to be. We also have unsweetened coconut, sea salt, unsweetened applesauce, vanilla, and I think that's about it. So let's get ready and let's make some energy bars. So before we get started, you should actually cook the quinoa. So you want to cook half a cup of quinoa, wash it off before you cook it. Just give your quinoa a nice little rinse before you start to cook it. Then cook it in about a cup of water. Just follow the instructions on the package. So go get a big bowl like this. This is going to be our mixing bowl where we mix the dry ingredients. So we're going to start with 2 cups of rolled oats. 1 and 2. We have our 1/4 cup of ground flaxseed. In the bowl that goes. Okay, 1 teaspoon of baking soda. There we go. Half a teaspoon of sea salt. Half a cup of agave nectar. Half a cup of buckwheat flour. Good old buckwheat. Buckwheat. Half a cup of slivered almonds. Half a cup of sunflower seeds. Our brown colored apricots. And a half a cup of shredded coconut. I love coconut. Okay, so that's all the dry ingredients in the bowl. All right, so make sure you get that agave nectar nice and distributed throughout the dry ingredient mixture. So that looks okay right there. So now that we have this all mixed in together, our quinoa is cooked, we're going to grab about a 9 by 13 pan. We're going to put a little spray in there. That should do. We're going to add in that cooked quinoa. So now we're going to add the wet ingredients to this. So we're going to add 1/4 cup of unsweetened applesauce. That's good. Add 2 teaspoons of vanilla for flavor. Alright, the camera just kicked out on me, so by the time I got to boot it back up again, I could actually clean up and actually preheat the oven, because you're supposed to preheat the oven for 350 degrees Fahrenheit. That's going to be ready to go. But before we put it in the oven, we're going to mix the dry ingredients with the wet ingredients in our 9 by 13 pan. And let's mix this all in together. So you want to mix the dry with the wet into this 9 by 13 pan and flatten it out. So there you go. How does that look? There are your energy bars. The oven's almost preheated. We're going to throw it in there for 20 minutes and then we're done. It looks good, smells good, and the consistency's there, and we already know that it's healthy because we're using all real ingredients. But the real thing is it going to taste good, and we're going to find that out in 20 minutes. Now we wait. That was the buzzer. Let's check it out. 20 minutes, and we have, we have nice looking energy bars. No sugar, no crap, all real ingredients. I'm going to let this cool down a bit, and then we're going to give it a test drive. Let's give it a taste. Much better than your Nutrigrain bar or your Quaker Oats bar that's just filled with sugar. Don't fall for marketing hype, guys. Make your own homemade energy bars. Get rid of the packaged stuff. And this recipe is one that you can make. So I'm Brad Guthrow. Subscribe to my channel because I'm sending out more recipes like this all the time. And we'll talk to you next time. Cheers.